Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack, and well, I'm a little late to the news of. Nah, I'm not late. I think I'm not late. I'm just going to tell you that what we already were expecting with Monster Hunter Wilds, and well, I'm surprised that the one that posted all the the fucking plot leak, the spoiler there. Well, when we mentioned that Crapcom is not to be trusted, when I said it, how much I shit on them. Well, I used to be one of those actually bought game from there, and then we we saw how they did transition all of this into once again becoming the dog shit monetization, their fucking live services failing, and their whole DEI aspect, because it was evident all of this because Moralism and pushing the nonsense on body type A, body type B. At that point, yeah, we know that Crapcon is just going to pull this crap. But compared to the other AAA corpus that were full on the pedal to speed up to the cliff and falling apart like Squeenix, the most notorious example, they're not going to do it in the more like that level, but sure they're going to give you hints. And just to show you, the even with this girl, this blonde girl that is just like the one that is helping you to craft your weapons, the Smith's woman, if they call it like that, I don't know. I know I didn't play it. I don't care in that regard. But sure, they mentioned the haircut. That yeah, it looks well, but they mentioned but that one existed even before that. Yeah, but the far left retards pushed their nonsense too fucking far and they co-opted that hairstyle. So when even if you do think that's not work, people are going to associate it with it because they have seen too much shit repeating the same pattern that at this point, yeah, they ruin it for everyone else because that's what the left does, and that's the kind of idiots that Crapcom decided to associate. A Japanese company turning into now a Westerner type. And what I'm saying is because, well, I know this post is unavailable, but Black Sliver had posted this. NGL, this not gonna lie, this is shit writing and is also woke. You think, yeah, normies are tired of saying everything woke. Look, I'm just going to get to that later. I'm going to show you why. We don't need this kind of bullshit. Good thing is I'm writing a story that can easily be added into a real monster hunting game without ideological infestation. Well, that's his opinion about him creating stuff. That he enjoys, I think. And why it is opinion? Because, well, this post got deleted by a user, match leader, where it shows that at one part of the Crapcom's game, Monster Hunter was you get in the story that explains you the original why all those monsters roaming free. And they put the typical left art shit show of of writing where they mention the monsters, the things that are trying to kill you, they were the good guys all along. You are an evil person. You are the source of all this evil. That's far left woke idiocracy levels of writing that we have seen many times. That it is all to guilt trip the viewer. In this case, it's the gamer, the player that is playing this crap. So the fact that yeah, you're seeing these monsters, these fictional creatures that can rip you apart, and you come out with, oh yeah, it's because of revenge. Oh, you were a bad person. Humanity was always been bad, and those monsters they want to reclaim what they like. Well, I got news for you. a human, I have at least part of my mental capabilities to say, I want to survive. Why was I commit myself to, yeah, well, I'm the bad guy, and I should deserve to be raised from this earth. Now, fuck you with that shit. Fuck off with that, seriously. Even, I remember Claymore, which touched part of those topics, since the Claymores were women genetically modified by this Mengele type of this I can, well, I don't know how to even describe it. I remember one panel when this guy that was experimenting with the monsters that they were using to create the claymores. Thinking like, oh look at this arm, it's just great quality. We can do some research and exploit some of the materials we had, referring to that as the claymores. While the claymores were also finding a way to live, and they did end up finding out that, yeah, I like this, but you know what? I'm tired of this shit. I want to live. I want to live my life. Yeah, at least that's what the message I got when I read a long time ago Claymore, and I think that's far better writing. Not this like guilt trip the player, the viewer, to say, yeah, you are the sort of this fucking evil, and that's the thing with the left and with the woke ideology. They, if you notice it well enough, they use these arguments that they want to guilt trip you, abuse your morality at the same time, to you make yourself submissive towards their ideology. And this is when it comes to why I support what Black Silverheart says here. Because, well, I have to thank Ender Rios. He shared this with me. So this is from Clyde 2023. Look, Monster Hunter Wilds dealt with writing and narrative consultants, another sweet baby ink-like consultative firm called Leng's Agency. Western liberal-minded consultants dictated on Japanese and Asian developers restricted the freedom when it comes to the video game development. Now, here's the thing. Yeah, they are dictating to the auto Japanese, but because they accepted to be dictated by them. We saw how actually Sweet Baby Inc. operates really. They are not operating like as a friend extortioning people for money. No, they are acting like a broker in the stock market to allow investment to end all those projects, finance all those projects at the expense of, yeah, infecting it with the fucking woke ideology. It can be like a little sneaky like the designs, and we have seen also the character creator that is inferior. Just like I think I showed you before, where a video of the beta of that Monster Hunter game on PC, someone actually exploited the character creator, but it was through modding because it's all locked down. They don't allow you to go cup size A. And I'm just like, why are you like this? Sure, I know some guys like women like chessboards, but other ones like it big. And you know them well, Japan has been decreasing their quality of games to appeal to this modern audience, the audience that doesn't exist, and it is all a grief to receive all this BlackRock investment, all the USA, even probably even if USA is cut off, those consultancy firms are still roaming around, and they have that money. And since Crapcom is a publicly traded company, also, even we have seen with indie developers betraying themselves, like the fucker, that fucking homosexual that created Hyper Light Drifter. He fucked around and found out, since he was trying to cater to investors, not to the real customers that play their shit. And since they want to kneecap themselves and take themselves out of the industry forever, by all means, I want them filter themselves out. But at the end of the day, when it comes to Japan, as I mentioned, and Crapcom, they are a lost cause. And I know I saw people complaining that bought the fucking game. At this point, you deserve it. We tried to warn you many times, and yeah, there is this reality that there is some grifters that even like fucking Razor Simp. I heard fucking Razor Wash, Razor Simp, told everyone that manga has always been woke since the 80s, and just like go fuck yourself. Those creations, they had the original intent with the creators around that time. And you can clearly see when you pay attention to it, just like Crapcom with the most recent example, you are going to notice the pattern recognition, like the personalities of the characters, their designs, and how the plot is being driven out, how it is portrayed, and many times that pattern recognition remains the same when we mention when something is woke. And when we pointed that out, yeah, we have arguments. For example, this one. This is why there is a reason. Look, this fucking consultancy, writing narrative. The list agency is the world leading video game writing agency. Why would you need a writing agency in the first place when you have someone in your house, in your own company, that can do that for you? Alright, it's because they want to push revisionism or adapting it to the ESG score. It's the same pattern every time. It gets so tiresome, but looks like not many people is, wants to get it yet. It's painfully obvious that Crapcon is like fucking Sony, is like fucking Squeenix, is like fucking Koei Tecmo, Banco, Sega, Arc Systems, all of them betrayed their Japanese market. This topic created Japanese things for Japanese market that in the West we enjoy for how it is. To cater from the West to end up catering to this sort of investors, to the globalists. So at this point I don't know what else to tell you. That yeah, it's pretty clear that Crapcon is a dog shit company. They deserve to go fucking bankrupt. And that they are not going to stop with this, even if they know that yeah, I know they are losing more and more money or by each year passing by because yeah they can make sales like this. I have to wonder why if those fanboys are going to be like the Nintendo fancocks, where they don't care if the company shit in their face and they're just blatantly upset. I don't know. Well, that's when it comes to this. Yeah, I have fucking valid reasons right here to show you that those companies inside Japan, the legacy corpus don't deserve any sort of sympathy. They deserve to go bankrupt, just as much of the West. Because if you want to get woke, you can go broke for all I care of. So anyway, that's all I wanted to share here with you for now. Thanks for watching, and please, take care.